Symbiote Spider-Man has arrived, and it represents the launch of a brand new season in Marvel Snap. A lot has changed, and we've got a lot to talk about in this video. We're recording this live on Twitch TV in front of an absolutely wonderful audience, and we're also experiencing Twitch drops right now. So if you've not yet used the link in the description down below to join us here on Twitch TV, follow along so that you can get your Twitch drops and, of course, join in on the action. So Symbiote Spider-Man, is it good? Yes, it's definitely good, 100%. And here's the thing. I don't think that we can be talking about decks. Yeah, I'm going to show you some decks we played, but I think it's going to take a long time. Not a long time. It's going to take some time to generate the optimum decks with Symbiote Spider-Man because the card has such a wide-reaching capability. And the way that it merges with cards, it can merge with cards like Jeff that don't even have on reveals. Then you have that mobility that's super valuable, right? It can basically reactivate on reveals like, you can play Odin on top of the Symbiote Spider-Man after you've already reprocced something like a White Tiger. So you play the White Tiger on top of Symbiote Spider-Man, there's a Tiger that goes, then you reactivate, you send another Tiger, and then Odin comes on top on the same turn. Like, that's kind of crazy, right? There's a lot of synergy here. And the deck building is going to be very deliberate to min-max this card. A lot of players across all different collection levels will probably want a card like this because it slots in so widely in different archetypes. It can be a bit frustrating to play at times because, if you top deck it or if you try to play it on turn 6, it's obviously not nearly as strong. But you're not doing that 99.9% of the time. Its ability to be played out on curve and then functionally kind of choose when you're going to activate something, and the fact that activation does occur in turn order with the way that you play cards is pretty fascinating. I think it's a really good addition to the game Activate as a whole, and I think that Symbiote Spider-Man represents a really good tool to illustrate how good Activate can be, and it kind of makes a promising gesture towards other cards that could potentially be buffed with Activate, like the Hell Cow, which I think is probably overpowered, and of course the Black Swan. And they already identified that Zabu is probably too good. So Activate as a whole feels really good, and Symbiote Spider-Man feels really good as well. I'll show you some decks, but I'll tell you right now that generally speaking, the season pass represents excellent value for your money expenditure. Like, it's always been a good value for kind of like your money in terms of what you can buy in Marvel Snap. And so I don't think that changes in this particular season. But I do think Symbiote Spider-Man is good and worth having. And you're not going to have any other card that does this, right? You're not going to have this Hulkbuster on demand, reproc on reveal. Like, they're never going to print a card like this anytime soon, right? Could you get there with Odin? Could you get there with some other combos? Maybe. But this is a very unique card, and it's probably worth your money at the end of the day, especially when you consider what the season pass is. Now, when we talk about decks here, let's talk about some of like the synergistic stuff, and I'm going to just switch screens here. Here was my favorite deck that I played, and it wasn't a good cube rate deck because I think the combos were very straightforward, but if you're looking to at least try Symbiote Spider-Man and get a feel for how he plays, this deck was really straightforward. And if you don't have something like a Nomura, you can still just run the White Tiger, Odin combo with Black Panther, Odin Zola, and stuff like that. Maybe you cut out Nomura, you add something like even like a Wolfsbane for that matter. There's other on-reveal cards you can run as well. Ironheart is a good kind of substitution here because it's good with Wong Odin and wide plays with the White Tiger. But ultimately, like, this deck performed really well. I did like it a lot, and the ability to basically play so that you have Symbiote Spider-Man into a location by himself, and then you play Black Panther but don't activate. It keeps the Black Panther under Shang-Chi range, and then you activate and play Arnim Zola. And so the activate will happen, it'll reproc, it'll get buffed, and then Zola will split them and they'll reproc again. It's huge. The problem is a lot of players, specifically in my MMR, will just retreat, right? They'll recognize that play, they don't have armor, or they don't have Cosmo, and if they do, they snap into it and try to steal their cubes, right? But generally speaking, this deck plays very straightforward. It has multiple win conditions, multiple outs. You don't draw your Symbiote Spider-Man or your Black Panther. You just play your Wong, White Tiger, Odin, and it's still like a ton of power across the board if they don't have Cosmo or whatever. The deck just plays well. You still have your Nightcrawler into Jeff into separate locations, or Jeff into Nocturne into separate locations, into Wong, Nomura, Odin, which is still a really good, solid line. The deck just performs really well, and it's a great starting point, okay? But the most fun I had playing this card, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say that like this is a fantastic deck yet. I think it's close to something that would be really fun, but Galactus is not coping. Galactus is actually pretty good with Symbiote Spider-Man because you can play Symbiote Spider-Man there in a location by himself, and then you can play Galactus activate the Symbiote Spider-Man, and it'll reproc at 11 power, and you can basically get an 11 power G-Man, which is awesome. When you couple that with the Nimrod and the Wolverine, you actually get a chance to bring those cards over. And so I do think that there's going to be a deck that features Symbiote Spider-Man and Galactus in a very competitive way. I mean, it's probably going to be one of the more competitive versions of Galactus. Like, I think it played pretty smooth. Was it predictable? Yes. And that's the challenge. Symbiote Spider-Man is always going to be telegraphed. It's never going to catch you by surprise. It's always the kind of card that you're like, oh, look, it's Symbiote Spider-Man. I kind of know what's up if they're, playing Wolverine and, Hobgoblin, right? That's the challenge. On reveals happen on that turn and can catch you by surprise, whereas the Symbiote Spider-Man's sitting there and you can evaluate its presence, which obviously takes a little bit off the top of its power potential. And then we have Symbiote Sandman. Now, this deck was designed around, okay, we know Sandman's very strong right now. What if we can use the Symbiote Spider-Man to basically, get a cheated play for Doctor Doom or Leader? For instance, you play Symbiote Spider-Man on turn 4, you play your Sandman on turn 5, and then when you play Doctor Doom on top of it, Doctor Doom sends the Doom bots out, and then you activate the Symbiote Spider-Man, and it'll send more bots out. It's pretty damn good. It wouldn't surprise me if a top-performing Sandman deck did feature the Symbiote Spider-Man because of the ability to reproc the likes of Doctor Doom and Leader, although Leader for me was occasionally a little sus. At the end of the day, okay, I'm going to just cut here quickly to this screen. Where is Symbiote Spider-Man? There he is. I'm just going to reiterate again that I do think the card is worth getting from a Season Pass perspective. I do think the card does a lot of interesting things in Marvel Snap. Do I think the decks I showed you are final? No, they're not. The Nomura one in particular, I think, is a great launching point for anyone just trying to experiment. It's also relatively inexpensive for low collection level players that want to just substitute Nomura out and put Ironheart in. So I think it's a great spot for you to start playing. But what I will tell you is I think that this card has legs. I think that it's going to be a card that you're going to want in your collection simply because its effect is so damn unique. Whether or not it's going to completely break the meta is a whole other story, because I can't tell you. No one can. Can Symbiote Spider-Man reach for the stars and kind of crush the meta? It's absolutely possible because its unique effect is so incredibly powerful. However, time is going to have to tell. Okay, let's play Nova here. Let's set up like we're a Destroy gamer, not a Galactus gamer, right? That's what I kind of like about this deck. Ah, Jotunheim, hate that. Could drop that that Hobgoblin into Jotunheim though. Jotunheim. Sometimes I say things like on purpose wrong, and I think it's actually starting to tilt people out. So maybe I'll actually like figure out the pronunciation of things. Practice. Yeah, because practice makes perfect. So I don't have to upset everyone watching my videos all the time. Let's see what we top deck here. And we're always just going to YOLO just G-Man. That's just our plan no matter what. It's YOLO G-Man into Jotunheim, wherever it is, always. We always finish turn 6 with some sort of G-Man play if it's even remotely possible. Where the hell did this thing just come from? Oh, Zabu. Literally forgot Zabu existed while Zabu existed directly in front of me. We can do this a number of different ways. We could Shuri Nimrod Destroyer, but I mean, Symbiote Spider-Man is pretty much just Shuri as well. Okay. Damn, I can't even Shuri there. Okay, we're going all in on the Hobgoblin play here. I'm gonna snap here. Hobgoblin. Let's send it on the right. We have Lucifer coming in with the Prime, and somehow we've got ourselves a hype train going. Let's go. Young FB, thank you as well. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Oh, we got some Black Panther gameplay. Oh no, he's gonna 50-50. If he activates the Symbiote Spider-Man, it's gonna 50-50. Does he have the Coco Schnutz to do that? In theory, if we had initiative, we could have pumped it. We could have pumped it. I think we play Shuri as bait. We play Shuri as bait. We top deck G-Man. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I did say no matter what we play G-Man. Send it back. G-Man, we always win.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Wakanda forever!
Hail Hydra!
This is literally 5-head gameplay. Oh my gosh, tell me this works. Come on. Come on. Let's go!
Kneel before Galactus.
What a moment to be alive! Galactus!
Victory!
He did it! I can't believe we actually pulled that off. I'm just gonna skip. I'm just so committed to them kneeling. I have to figure out a way to make them kneel. This is how, watch, I don't care. I'm gonna give them Symbiote Spiderman. Come on! Oh, Negasonic! I was not expecting Negasonic. In no way, shape, or form was I expecting Negasonic. Ah, they got that Nimrod gameplay right there too. But I want a G-Man so bad. See, I can't. As much as I want to just get those Nimrods, I can't just blow my plan. We want them to kneel. We need them to kneel. The whole plan is kneel mid. G-Man, reactivate. We ship it. We never lose. We want them to kneel. It's the whole point. The cubes don't matter. We want to see the act of kneeling. They could play... who's the shark dude that gets big? I can't remember his name anymore. Who's shark dude? Shark boy. Not Namor, the other guy. Orca. Yeah. It's the SeaWorld guy. Hey, Cthulhu. I just want them to kneel. No, they read the play. Oh no! Dedge, for sure. There's no hope for this. Come on. Okay, buffs.
Enough said.
Wolverine to the right. That's good. Nimrod. Wolverine, come back.
Enough said, bub.
Come on, that is 30 power. Viper. Copycat! Oh!
Victory!
We got the win. Unbelievable. We do have Black Panther, Symbiote Spider-Man, Zola, which is exactly what we need. This is probably just pure Snapple. If this is a Viper play, though, we kind of get pumped. All right. Yeah. That's precisely what I thought. No, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just literally going to Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Panther, Zola. And we'll just do that. Of course, we're going to get an Acid Arrow here. Zola getting hit doesn't make a difference. Acid Arrow coming in as a -5 every time. Need Carnage. If we rolled the 50-50 where we didn't get Acid Arrow, this is such a good Hawkeye. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. Wait. We should just win tiebreaker, no? They could have played armor left and just won the game. I think they lose tiebreaker, like, very handedly here.
Wakanda forever!
Oh my gosh.
Are ye worthy? Wakanda forever!
Well, casual 52 power Symbiote Spider-Man.
Victory!
Card is good. What can I say? I have not seen Elsa Bloodstone in so long. It has been a minute since I've seen an Elsa Bloodstone. Alright. Do we surprise Galactus mid? Just randomly? Or do we actually do like the Destroyer line here? I think we do the Destroyer line. It's fine. We're gonna get Shuri, Nimrod, Destroyer, and these Nimrods are gonna be very large. Very chonky. We could just let's just play proper here. You want me just a naked G-Man mid? I might do it. I might do it. Okay. They hit the Nimrod.
Opponent snap.
They snap. Make him kneel. Just for the memes? 8 cubes right now? 8 cubes? Send it. We never lose. No, there's no way, right? Oh! I tried to cancel the turn! Wait! Oh my god! Let's go! The humanity!
Galactus.
Oh no! I tried to leave the game! I can't believe that just happened!
Enough said, bub.
I can't believe that actually worked! I can't even... I'm at a loss for words right now. An absolute loss for words.
Victory.
I can't believe that actually worked. Yeah, we got Superflow here. Nice. That'll get our Cassandra Nova out pretty early. Could destroy Superflow with the White Widow, but we do have Cassandra Nova. Our curve looks a lot better with it, and maybe we can make some magic happen with Symbiote Spider-Man. I'm gonna do this on the right. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, some early Celine gameplay, and it's the ultimate no less. It's been a while since I've seen Celine. That makes me wonder if we have some Annihilus gameplay coming, to be honest with you, which is entirely possible. I'm going to play the Nebula here. We're going to go that. Nah, you know what? Cassandra Nova comes out as a 3/4 while draining their deck. Drain their deck or 3/4. I think we're going to go with the Nebula. It makes me wish I had blocked that Superflow, I think. Yeah, they play an early Cassandra. So they go the Cassandra route there, which is fine. We can also perhaps... Okay, that's pretty good for us. I'm going to snap it. We're going to Symbiote Spider-Man. It gives us the option of Doctor Doom if necessary, but also we could theoretically Cassandra here. Cassandra, then reproc it. That Nebula is going to be really valuable in Sanctorum. Ooh. Miss Marvel gameplay. What? But why? We got this sensual orca as well, by the way. Do we reproc this twice right now? Or do we try Doom? I don't think we need Doom. I think we Orca. I'm going to reproc the Cassandra Nova now and then drop Spider-Ham. This is kind of interesting. So there's Silver Sable. Alright, I like their deck. Very creative. So we'll double the impact here. LDS dead. Could leader. They don't have Superflow anymore. I lean towards playing Vision and using Orca as a surprise play left. Okay, man thing I'm not that concerned about. I feel like Orca left is kind of funny. Also, very unfortunate that the 1 damage on Vision is preventing it from going north here. Do we really need this? Do we really need Vision, or do you just Doctor Doom move Vision? I'm gonna go Vision right into the Orca. Let's just secure this. Let's steal the game with Orca. That's beautiful. That's a silly game. That's a silly game.
Victory.
You take those Orca victories, right? I mean, listen, Symbiote Spider-Man hit the Cassandra Nova, reprocced it, and even though Cassandra Nova was a -3, it ends up being a 13 power card. I mean, it's vulnerable to Shang-Chi, but it still put up some legit power for us. It's not often you see a tempo Falcon, but here we are. Should I do the classic skip all turns, Doctor Doom turn 6 on Bar Sinister? Is that what you guys want me to do? I mean, it's not like why I'm here. I should just be playing Symbiote Spider-Man. But I think it's kind of funny if I play nothing and then just play Bar Sinister, no? Is that not the ideal play? Cap Marvel mid, so what, she just completely ruins everything on the... You know what? We have Washington, D.C. as well. I'm snapping. We're memeing hard here. I'm going turn 6 Doc Doom. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I know this video is supposed to be about showcasing Symbiote Spider-Man, but we have a Quantum Realm on the right, Washington, D.C. on the left. The Mockingbird does beat us mid. But let's see what we can do. Oh, they're going to Loki us into Quantum Realm. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Easy. We do lose mid no matter what. But can we win the other sides? It's kind of hard for them to deal with this. Oh my gosh! I think we actually win.
Doom rules.
This is some 5-head game. Look at this. Oh. Oh, I love this.
Doom rules.
I know it doesn't showcase Symbiote Spider-Man,
Doom rules.
but you know this making the vid. 100% this is going to be on the video. Oh, yes! Who needs to play cards? Well, you can just play one and win.
Victory.